That goes back to our hand. And then when we sing it, we're going to gain a lore with this card. We're going to gain a lore with this card. And we're going to gain a lore with this card. We're going to gain 3 lore. What's up, gamers? My name is Ben, and this is Ready Setting. And today we're playing some budget song deck. That's right. This whole deck is going to be around the $54 mark, mostly because this card takes up a lot of the budget. Don't play the enchanted version. Don't know why that's there. Maybe I'm just goofing around. But this is using the new Amber dual color Amethyst cards from Arcasia's Island that comes out very soon. So first up, we got this Madrigal, the Mirabelle Magical card. This is one of the dual ink cards. It's a Floodborn, so we can shift down one of our Mirabelles. But guess what? We're not playing any Mirabelles, but in the late game, she's gonna be pretty cool and clutch. The 2/6 stat line means that she survives a lot of things. Questing for 2 lore is good because we need to be able to quest this character, because her ability, her own special gift, says when this character quests, you may return a song card with cost 3 or less from your discard to your hand. And we have a whole lot of 3 cost songs. We have 16 of those things that hopefully Mirabelle can go back. And then we also got this brand new song card that says, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may reveal up to 1 magical character card and up to 1 song and put them in your hand. So it's a draw 2, and you can sing it on with a 5 cost character. Put the rest on the top of your deck in any order. So if there's not too good of cards, it's going to be a bummer to stick on the top of your deck, but that's okay. And then we got these other cheeky lore gain conditions. So Allendale, if you didn't know, whenever you play a song, you gain a lore. And then they just printed this card in the new set that says whenever 1 or more of your characters sings a song, gain 1 lore. So this card, you have to sing the song with the character. This card, you just have to play a song, Allendale, whenever you play a song. So you could sing it or you could play it. Either way, it's playing a card, but the Peppa needs to have a character sing the song in order to gain the 1 lore, but she's a little bit cheaper of a cost than Allendale. So we got some wombo combos there. I like, dude. There's a Mirabelle for us to shift onto, and she's a split color. She's evasive, and she has the Singer 5. The Singer 5 is absolutely huge. Does it lose Singer when it shifts? It sure does, but you don't need to sing any higher. But this has the Singer 5, so you can sing this. That's a great deal. And then we got a couple other Singer 5s to play with. We have this one and Ariel, the Spectacular Singer. You probably know about Ariel, but you don't know about the Isabella, the 3/3 stat line. But check this out. Lore, that's a whole lot of lore. And then her ability is pretty skibbity too. Whenever 1 of your characters sings a song, this character can't be challenged until the start of your next turn. So you better believe that we are going to quest this character. Make sure that we sing a song. And then what are they going to do? Use the smash action card? I don't think so, buddy. So that's what we got going on. We also got the Sleepy's Flute. You might remember this from set 2 meta. Remember Rise of the Floodborn back last year? This one says you exert, if you play the song this turn, gain 1 lore. So we got 3 of those cheeky get extra lore cons. This one, and this one. And then the 4th is right here. The brand new song card that says gain 1 lore, draw a card. We intend to win with this card. We love to see it. Drawing cards, always a good deal. Gaining lore, that's how you win the game. The deck list is in the description of this video. It's right down there if you want to check out this deck list for yourself, or you could be crazy and screenshot this. Don't do that. Don't recommend it. I recommend clicking the link in the description and smashing the subscribe button. And then if you want to try this out yourself, you can go to menu, export, Inktable, and play on Inktable. Things that we learned in this video. Mirabelle is playable. Finally. So good. Number 2, I took out the Lilo for the Alma Madrigal, trying to be quirky, and I regret it. Definitely should have left the Lilos in there. Alma was not it. And then number 3, the Madrigals are so back. We're going up against the Maui Shark. You know, the one that gains lore every time you play an action card. We're going up against that. So that's what we have working against us. We kind of love this hand. We got the Mirabelle. We got the Mirabelle shift line. We got songs for the Cinderella to sing. We got Ariel to find songs that we want. We can go ahead and ink this right away. We're kind of loving this hand. So we're not going to mulligan a single thing. And then we're going to go ahead and ink our Be Our Guest. And then we are going to play our Cinderella. That's the number 1 turn in all of the Amber song cards right now. Playing this card, singing for 3 cost songs. Oh no, they have the Fire of the Cannons. It goes away. 2 soon. Oh, dude, never punish. Check that out. We are going to ink a bare necessities, and then you better believe we're playing a Cinderella, dude. And then we're passing the turn. Look at that. It's like she never left in the first place. They're inking, and then what? No. They boomer out of existence. That's 2 Cinderella ballroom sensations gone. We're going to ink this Ursula because we don't need her right now. Should we get Mirabelle on board to be able to shift into Mirabelle? Kind of a good deal. Return a song with cost 3 or less from your discard, but I didn't sing any songs, so would it be worth it? Looks like we're going to play the Ariel this turn, and then we're going to look at the top 4 cards, see if we can find a song. We like the This Is My Family one, so that's what we're going to get. We're going to choose this song right here, and we're going to sing it next turn to gain a lore. Too bad 2 of our Sleepy's flutes go to the bottom of the deck, so we won't see those for the rest of the game, but that's okay. We're going to win the hard way. They're going to ink something and then let the storm rage on. Look at them with all that targeted removal. That's absolutely crazy. If we would have played another Cinderella, she would have been gone. We're going to ink another Ursula because for some reason we don't want to play her, and then we're going to play down our Mirabelle. We definitely should have sang the song first. We are going to sing the This Is My Family with Ariel. That gains us a lore, and then we get to draw a card. That's what you want to do first, but then that's a good play too. We like her. And then we're passing the turn. So that turn, we gain 1 lore, but it costs us a song card. They play down a Rhea. And Rhea is not the best because she can challenge into anybody she wants to take it out, except for this. This is evasive. So good luck, buddy. So I think what we want to do is put down our Isabella, and then when we would play a song, they can't challenge into this thing. So we are going to ink the Mirabelle, and then we're going to play down our Isabella, and then we're going to save the song card for next turn. And then we are going to quest this one because it's evasive. They're not going to be able to challenge into it. But this one has an ability that says once during your turn, whenever a card is put in your ink well, you may ready another chosen character of yours. They can't quest for the rest of the turn. So should we quest it? I think the answer is not, so we can sing with it. And then this thing can quest for 4. And then this we can shift and then get back that card. And it's a whole wombo combo. So we're not going to do it. Maybe they have a way to take it out. They've used a lot of targeted removal, so we're hoping maybe they don't, but we're saving this song for next turn so we can keep Isabella safe. So that's what we're doing. We're passing the turn. We only went up 1 lore, but that's okay. They do have the targeted removal. They got that bay boom, baby. And then they're questing for 2 big ones with the Rhea. I think that was a Pirate's Life ink, and then they're running the Steel Beast because the Steel Beast has the resist, and that's what you want to be doing. We can hard play a Isabella to get back the song next turn, and then that would keep this safe again. So that's what we want to do. So we want to ink the Lilo and Stitch, and then we are going to play Isabella Madrigal. We're not going to shift it. We're going to hard play it so she can sing next turn, and when she quests, we're going to get another song next turn, and we're going to be okay whenever one of your other characters sings a song. So the character has to sing a song. We can't just hard play it. And then we are going to sing Bare Necessities with this Mirabelle, because we want her to be safe whenever she quests. We get to look at their hand and get rid of a non-character card, which is going to be prepared. We're fine with them using pick a fight. We don't want them to do be prepared. So that's what we're going to rip from their hand, say, haha, sucker. Maybe we could have played that the other way because they wouldn't have been able to get any more ink this turn. All right, news corner with Ben here. If we would have ripped the pick a fight, then they wouldn't be able to challenge our ready character next turn with pick a fight. And then we would have been able to get back the bare necessities next turn by questing this one. And then we would have been able to rip the be prepared before they would have been able to play it anyways. So that was a miss on our part, but that's okay. We're learning together. We're questing with Isabella for 4 more, all the way up to 6. And then we're passing the turn. This one can't be challenged until the start of our next turn. They're going to use the pick a fight ability. And then they don't use it. They play the pick a fight, but they're not going to use it because who are they going to challenge? Our Mirabelle? I sure do have to sneeze. All right, this is where the wombo combos come in. We have 3 Mirabelles on board. We have 3 Madrigals on board, not Mirabelles. We have Mirabelle, we have Isabella, and we have Mirabelle. And now we're going to play this Peppa, and then you can see how all the synergies work together. So we are going to go ahead and play her onto the board. Then we get to quest with this Mirabelle Madrigal. She's going to get us 2 lore, and then she gets to get us a cost song from the discard that costs 3 or less. That costs 3 or less. So we want to get this one because it gains us a lore and it lets us draw a card. And then this Isabella, if we sing a song, then they can't challenge this Isabella. It's all working together. It's like they designed these cards to go together. We are going to sing the This Is My Family with the Mirabelle. That's going to let us draw a card. We get to gain a lore with the Peppa because we sang a song. And now we have an Alan Dale that we can play next turn, and we can get back a song card with this if they don't take it out, if you know what I'm saying. And then we're going to quest this for 4 lore, all the way up to 14, and then we have a win condition on board with the amount of lore that we can gain. They put a prince in bodyguard position, question their beast, question their smees. They're doing their things, but we have a win condition on board right now. You can see that we're able to gain, oh, too bad we can't play both of those, but we can play one of them. So we'll play Alan Dale, and then we will get to quest our Mirabelle. That gains us 2 lore, and then we get to get back a cost 3 or less song from our discard for free. That goes back to our hand, and then when we sing it, we're going to gain a lore with this card. We're going to gain a lore with this card, and we're going to gain a lore with this card. We're going to gain 3 lore from this 1/2 cost song. That's going to put us up to 19. And that's going to be pretty skibbity. We could just quest right now and get the 4 lore, but what fun is that? We're going to sing This Is My Family with the Mirabelle Madrigal. That's going to gain us 1 lore for this. We get a Alanadale trigger. We get a Peppa trigger all the way up to 19, and then we get to Ink Ariel. Get out of here. Oh, dude, if we would have played Ariel, we probably could have found a song and won that way because we would have been able to sing. But this is probably the better way, just to quest with the Isabella. And now we've extra 1 all the way up to 23, Jordan. So to prove that it wasn't a fluke, we're going to go up against a deck that has lots of ward. We're playing against a blue-green with the Noi card. We got some good stuff going for us, but not the best stuff going for us. So we're going to get rid of some of these. Surely like that one, like the 3-drop Mirabelle a lot. And it can sing the 5-cost songs. We're going to keep the 5-cost song. Maybe we keep one of these for ink. We like that a lot too. Kind of loving all of these hands. All of these hands don't feel bad. Our opponent is going to go first and put down an ice block, our worst enemy. We need to ink a card. We're going to be our guest. Don't need it at this point. And then we can pass the turn. Don't have a Cinderella, but that's okay. But the last game when we played a Cinderella, they took it out of there. They're playing down a popsicle. They have the ultimate turn 1 and 2 right there. We can go ahead and ink her name was Ursula. And then we can play an Ursula. We don't really want to play this one. We want to be able to sing those songs to get added benefits. And then we'll pass the turn. Next turn, we'll have a hard decision whether to play the Ariel or play the Mirabelle. We kind of want to do the Ariel because it can find us a song. We can have more cards. And it looked like they inked their Prince John's Mirror, so we're safe from that. We can go ahead and ink one of these big cards. Yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, that can go away. And then we can go ahead and play our Ariel. Probably should have sang this first. She's going to look at the top 4 cards, and if we find a song card we can put into our hand, it's going to be the Family Madrigal. And then you better believe that one of our Sleepy Sleuths goes to the bottom of the deck, as it always does with the Ariel Spectacular Singer. We can quest or we can sing a song. We have 2 songs that we can sing. We can sing this one, or we can sing Friends on the other side. Looking like we want to have the options to ink other stuff and have other stuff on the board too. And then we're passing the turn. Maybe should have kept it so we could have double sang there, but next turn we'll be able to double sing with Alan and Dale on board. We have this Alma to search out magical characters if we don't find magical characters, but it turns out that it's super easy to find all of our magical characters that we want. We're going to ink a card. Is it going to be one of these big cost cards? Is it going to be Mirabelle with the Singer 5? Looking like it's going to be Mirabelle because next turn we can play an Ariel and that will get us another card. We're going to play down an Allendale because he's going to be able to get us lore when we sing songs, and you better believe that we're singing some songs right now. We're going to sing This Is My Family with the Ursula. That's going to gain us a lore and let us draw a card, and Allendale is going to let us gain a lore. So that's 2 lore from 1 song. If we play another one, then we gain 4 lore and draw a card. That's pretty good. Looking like we want to do Bare Necessities with our Ariel Spectacular Singer. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sing Bare Necessities with Ariel Spectacular Singer. Going to look at their hands, see what they got going on. They got Under the Sea, and that's what we want to rip. We are scared of their Under the Sea card, especially with the amount of ink cost that they have going on. Like, they could send all of our cards back to the bottom of our deck next turn, and then we'd be cooked. They play down a Oswald. Every time they ink a card, they can look at the top and then play an item for free that they find there. They do get it. They get the Popsicle for free to draw free cards. So good. Their Hiram's going to quest and banish a Popsicle. How'd they get rid of this card? I don't know. How'd they do that? Oh, Ursula. They played an Ursula, found a song card that they didn't want me having, and then ripped it out of our hands. What do we have going on for us? We have Mirabelle that can get us back songs. Kind of loving that, but we can't play her yet because we're a little bit too far away in the ink. We can sing Family Madrigal, and then we can find a magical character. Kind of loving that with her. So I think that's what we're going to do. We are going to sing the Magical Family with Ariel. We're going to look at the top 5 cards. We are going to put a magical character into our hand, and then the rest stay on the top of the deck. This is a good one at the top. This is not the best one. That's what we want to do. And then we gain lore because we sang a song. We can do the same thing. Oh, we have a This Is My Family. That might help us out to draw a card and then put down another song. I think we want to play Ariel here to zap those cards back to the bottom because we don't want all those low cost cards. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and use 3 ink to play that. And then we know that we didn't hit anything there, but those cards are going to go to the bottom of the deck. And that's what's important for us. And then we are going to sing the This Is My Family with Ursula. She can sing 4 cost songs. We get to gain a lore with the action, and we get to gain a lore with the Alan the Dale. And we get another Mirabelle. That's all right. So then we can ink a Mirabelle. Too bad these grandmas aren't inkable. And then do we want to quest Alan the Dale? He quests for 2. They could take him out. I think it's kind of worth it at this point. Like, we need to get more lore on board before they Under the Sea, because they could very well pull another Under the Sea right there. They're going to sing Sun and Chill, make us get rid of a card. It's going to be a grandma. Kind of an easy decision at this point. She's in the discard. They're going to quest with our harem, banish it, draw 2, put another Oswald on board, put 3 Oswalds on board. What is going on? They get 3 triggers now. There's the Noi that we were talking about, the Noi's meta, and then I hypnotize. All 3 of those go to the bottom of their deck. We were safe from the triple Oswald trigger. That was almost really skibbity. Oswald quest for 2. Ew, that's too much. This is my family. We need to play this card. We also need to get this going, and we need to take out Oswalds. So we are going to challenge the Oswald with this because it only takes 1 damage back, and we're going to be okay. That's all right in my book. Do we want to put down the Mirabelle, or do we want to look at the card? We need to play this card to be able to ink a card. That's what we got to do. What do they quest for next turn? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They can quest for. They can go to 14 or kind of cook, chat. We need to play the card. We're not playing it. We are going to sing it. We're singing it with an Ariel. We're going to gain a lore with the Alan and Dale. And then we get to draw a card. It's Peppa. And then we're going to ink Peppa so we can play down the Mirabelle. So Mirabelle can get us back songs next turn. And then do we want to challenge with this? A little bit. I don't want to challenge into one of these characters with it. Or do I quest to try to win the game? This can get us 2 lore. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. That's 20. And if Mirabelle gets us the This Is My Family, we're risking it for the biscuit. Hopefully these Oswalds don't challenge. If they don't challenge, then I think we win. If we were playing against a real person, we probably wouldn't take this risk. So why are we doing it? We're questing the Alan Dale. He quests for 2. We're questing the Ariel, Spectacular Singer. She quests for 1. But now we're at 13, and we have a little bit of lore to get on the board. They play Maurice's Workshop, which says anytime that they play a character, they can... Wow, that was a sick combo there. Their Oswald's got a lucky dime off of the top deck. They're going to play down a Prince John's Mirror. That's all right with us because we're trying to win next turn. We don't have enough time to be messing around with cards right now. They have Things Crossbow that can take out dragon characters, but that's okay with us. We don't have any dragon characters. They could also give chosen character -2 strength to hit the Under the Seas a little bit better. All right, they're at 10 lore, and we need to figure some stuff out. Can we win this turn is the question. We can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lore. We can get 6 lore, and we can hard play the special card that we get back from the discard. So we just won there, and especially with Alan and Dale. So we will get to, we just won. That's cool. We did it. We did the math. Do you see what I'm doing, camera guy? We are going to quest this Mirabelle. Mirabelle's going to get us back a song card from the discard. We're going to choose the one that gains us lore. It's a good deal, I know. And then we can play the This Is My Family card. It's going to gain us a lore and draw us a card. And then we get to gain a lore with that Alan Adale. And then we can quest our Alan Adale. He quests for 2 all the way up to 19. And then you might be saying, how are we going to win now? Are we going to quest an Ariel or quest an Ariel? Not a chance. what we're going to do is we're going to play Bare Necessities. Look at their hand, get rid of the Bend to My Will card, and then we get to gain a lore with the Alan because we played a song card. That's all 20 lore. They're already at 10. They had a crazy board. They had 3 Oswalds, but we sing our way to victory, filler. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, please, please, please hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1 million subscribers, and we'll see y'all in the next one.